I'm from Riga Water. That Riga is in Latvia, just south from here, not too far. And who are we? We are the largest municipal government corporation that deals with water and sewerage in Latvia. We collect the water, we transport it to the users, and then we collect the sewage, bring it to our treatment plant, and release it back into the nature. Our network, it's, as I said, the biggest in Latvia. It's a bit more than 1,500 kilometers of water pipes and almost 1,300 kilometers of sewage. That's as of today, basically. And a bit about the history. Before the GIS, we had paper maps and schemes as with everyone. I think for you guys it was the same. And a bit of our history. In 2008, we had the concept of GIS, and the first implementation began in 2011, but it was a bit different, not using anything like ArcGIS. In 2017, it basically was created in the way it is at the moment. Then there were some improvements, and as of 2024, we launched our ArcGIS Portal, where we're starting to create things. A bit about the past. Now, it's not even just the past, it's today, because we're using our old WebGIS, that's in the background, and our portal. Our old WebGIS looked like this, with our web services, with the ability to search everything that we can, whether it be addresses, clients, or network things like pipes, hydrants, and so on. There's ability to edit the data, and yeah, but that's the old things what we had. It looked like this, with, for example, the sewerage network, and we also added in the old web historical maps, so that people can see what it looked like. Also, because some of our data is still from these old maps, the data is as new as it gets. When we add new data, it's from the new sources, but the old data is still from the old sources, and if you need to see what it looked like in the old one, you can actually see it in the old things. Yeah. There is some integration already in this part with our client information with a different system. It's called Horizon. And yeah. Also, there is another thing. We call it dispatching, which is basically like work tasks. That's all in the old GIS. And yeah, as I said, in 2024, we launched our ArcGIS portal. And we started with, in the implementation of this, we started with digitizing some of our everyday processes. As you know, there are lots of things that we need to do. For example, hydrant inspections. Before this, we had to create the work tasks and everything on paper, which was really time-consuming and not that nice for the field workers, because they had to bring along lots of paper stuff, lots of papers. And yeah, what we have created. Well, basically what I have created. It's an app for field workers to see where they need to go. And it's pretty amazing for them, I would say. Because from this map that they can open on their tablets or mobile phones, they can go straight to their hydrant inspection app, survey, I would call it, which is digitized version of their paper survey. And the best part about it is the ability for data from our database to go straight into the act itself, where they don't need to write it down by themselves. Also, some of the best parts from this is our ability to instantly see what's happening. How many hydrants have been inspected? What's the amount of water used, for example, for hydrant cleaning? And there's also not handwritten act, but it's easy to read and digital. Also, our portal gives us the ability to create different diagrams, for example, for hydrant layouts. I don't know if you guys are using printing services on the ArcGIS portal, but yeah, we try to do this as well. Before this, people were using some really weird implementations of printed maps, hand-drawn schemes, and even editing PDFs, which was interesting. Then the water meter inspections. I think I didn't really understand Estonian, but I think there was something really similar to this. We created a work task application. I know that the newest versions of field maps allows to create work tasks in itself. But yeah, we have created work task management applications where work tasks operators can create work tasks for field workers. The field workers open their app on their tablet and they can see where they need to go. It's quite a bit easier than before, where also they had piles of paper where they had to go. They had to call the people, check the phone number, call the people, see if they can go there. Now they can do everything in their app on their tablet. Yeah, also the same thing. They see their task, they open Survey 123, where they have everything already in it. From our database, they can see the existing water meters, number, diameter, and so on. And they don't need to write it down by themselves. After that, that's the wrong button. After that, they send the data back to the operators, where the operators can see what the field workers have collected. They can check if everything is fine. They also take pictures with the same device that's automatically connected to the data, to the point that's there. And the operators can check if the field workers have made any mistakes, which there really aren't that many mistakes because the data comes from one system, from the horizon, into ArcGIS, then back into the apps, and back into the horizon system, which is really nice. The integrations are amazing, and they don't need to spend so much time just writing things down, which is surprising. Of course, in the beginning, the people weren't all that impressed with this. They were really skeptical, but as it turns out, after a couple of months, the field workers are already really happy with using this. It actually improves their workflow. Yeah. Also, since with these water meter inspections, we have to bring a copy of the inspection of the act to the user itself. So before, they had to write it down by hand, and it was sometimes quite hard to understand what the field workers have written there. Now we have it digital. We create a PDF that's automatically sent to our client portal, to the client itself. And we also have created dashboards to see the actual operations, how many hydrants or water meters have been inspected. You can, yeah. It's really, really convenient for everyone. Oh, again, the wrong button. Then, what else we have done? Water quality control laboratory. That's something interesting. What's the connection between the water laboratory and ArcGIS? Well, it's similar as with everything else. Before, they had no notebooks where they've written down where they need to go, what kind of water samples they need to take in what kind of bottles. They had to keep those notebooks for 3 years. That's the law. Now we have created an app for that. There's an app for everything. There's an app for this as well. Yeah, this is also easier for them, easier for the work test managers to send the people there. And what else? Basically, the last couple of things. That's rainwater inspections for our sewers, because if you add rainwater to your sewerage, you need to pay a bit more. Yeah, before the inspectors were going out in the field, checking where are the roofs, drawing them in a paper map, which is really interesting. I don't really know how accurate everything was, but yeah, now we have created a database with the surface types, roofs, and so on, and basically all of the calculations are made in GIS, which is really nice. And also with the sewers, there's CCTV inspections. We are using WinCan for CCTV inspections. And there's also an add-on for GIS, for ArcGIS, where data from GIS goes straight to WinCan. We are still working on actually making this happen. But yeah, we're giving data to WinCan. People in the field check where is the manhole, film the sewer, and then bring this data back into our GIS. We have created a really nice, for them, I don't really understand what's happening, but really nice web map for them, where they can see where are the problems in the sewers. And yeah, a bit about our development. Yeah, we're working on our mobile versions, of course, on data accuracy and improving the portal. And our future plans is implementation of utility network, which is, I think, a really popular problem for everyone at the moment. Thank God for the new tools. We will see how it will go. Yeah, digital twin or digital shadow. Well, how do you call it? Asset management and implementation of 3D and SCADA. Yeah, we're starting to scan some of our manholes, pumping stations, and so on, and trying to put it in the GIS. Yeah, thank you.